What's up guys, Gozen here. So, MyAnimeList, or MAL for short, is a website that a lot of anime fans uses and are familiar with. If you are searching for anime to watch or wanted to find more about that anime, then MyAnimeList pretty much has it all when it comes to the information about anime or even manga, light novels, and my favorite type of anime, hentai. It's pretty much the IMDb, but instead it's for anime. But what my anime list is actually most used for was to create your own, as the name suggests, anime list.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock!
And you can also customize your own anime list and manga list to make it more appealing to the eye, but I'm not going to be talking about that for now. What my anime list also had, like every online database websites, is to show the ratings of each of the series or anime. Because when you want to know more about that anime, whether it is good or bad, one of the most easiest way to know is to check the rating score. Well, this is just bullshit. Anime fans tend to criticize or praise the show because the majority said so, and even if they don't agree with it, the only thing the anime fans can do is to stay quiet and protect themselves from the monsters called anime fans. Hardcore version. So you gotta be careful when you're trying to say an opinion in the internet because a lot of people out there are waiting for you to speak as if you're saying your last words before you die. Wait, isn't that just Twitter in a nutshell? Like if the rating score for an example was an average of 8, then that means the average people who rated that anime loved it. Or vice versa, if it's a low rating score with an average of 4, it's most likely a terrible hot piece garbage of an anime that doesn't deserve to exist. Even if the score was like an average of 6, people are going to be unsure if it's even worth watching since a score of 6 out of 10 is pretty low to today's standards. Because online anime fans nowadays are like those arrogant bosses in a business interview that you want to impress. But in reality, it's just looking down on you so bad because of how disgraced human being you are. And just people would rather watch the high rated shows because of those standards, like, I don't know, all of the Gintama series. Damn, you guys love your Gintama jokes, huh? For instance, someone wanted to watch Jujutsu Kaisen and wondering if it was good or bad, they could just look it up in my anime list and saw the very high rating score, and then they would have high expectations seeing how high the ratings and positive reviews people gave. But when someone wanted to watch, for example, Domestic Girlfriend and saw the low rating score, it might not be that good. Because it is not good, it's shit. So what's my point of saying all of this nonsense about ratings in anime? Well, if you really call yourselves an anime fan, then you should know that taking my anime list rating seriously is like listening to your favorite AniTuber's opinion and get offended by it. And at the end of the day, you will think to yourself that all of this feeling of being mad and offended is just a waste of your time. A lot of people will be put off an anime first glance because the number said so, and that they should reconsider their choice and actually watch the show first. I know that some will be put off at first because they don't want to watch something that is not that enjoyable for the others, but if they really want to judge the show to the fullest, they should experience watching it all the way before giving a whole opinion of the show. I think that people shouldn't mind the rating score of an anime that much. Like, sure, if the rating score is high, then you would get excited because majority of people think it was really good and you have high expectations for that anime. But what most people forget about was that not all people had the same taste when it comes to anime. Some have good taste, some have trash taste. Just because the other person loves it, doesn't mean you love it yourself. Same thing with my anime list ratings. Just because the ratings is high, doesn't mean you will enjoy it immediately. People sometimes tend to be overhyped because of fans spamming their love and joy of the series that may look like they are forcing people to love it already even if they haven't seen it yet. Like in my anime list, whenever there's a new season of anime that had came out, people are already rating and writing reviews of it based off a few episodes only. And even though the rating score is high because of just 1 or 2 episodes only, that doesn't mean it'll stay like that until the end. Because in some case, when a show gets hyped up very early, it can end up having the most shitty ending ever and people will just rate the score badly and just forget about it. One direct priority. Hyping it up isn't a bad thing, like I tend to be very hyped very early on when it comes to new anime, but we should express that excitement or maybe disappointment even more when the anime is finished so that it's more easier to recommend to other people. Just don't expect all people will agree to it. Earlier I said Domestic Girlfriend has a low rating score and me saying that it was a bad anime doesn't mean that I said the right opinion Because besides myself, there are other people saying it was a good show and I'm fine with it because that's their own opinion, and me giving a hate opinion is like saying that this show is just not for me personally, and I think that it could have done more special to it. Because there's no such thing as a perfect anime or manga or whatever that everyone loves and cares equally. If there is, then we wouldn't have been fighting over a piece of cartoon. Another example is Sword Art Online. When you see the score of Sword Art Online in MAL with 7.20, it usually means that it was just a good show. But not all people would agree to that, and I mean, a lot of people wouldn't agree to that. So it really depends on which side are you on. All I can say is that my anime list ratings are just a first step to know whether the show is good or bad. But watching the whole thing is the final step of choosing your own subjective answer if it's a good or bad show. Judging an anime is better if it comes from your own mind and heart. That's gonna be it for this video about MAL ratings. Hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do enjoy it, why not leave a like and subscribe as well. It will be very much appreciated. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!